history, incorporating history. What are the odds there? Biography. Pardon?
Rich screen.
Yeah, okay. Be patient, please. For goodness sake. History incorporated. I was in full flow there. History, and it's not funny anymore. Biography, myth and politics. This is my angry face.
Is this history then?
Your other angry face.
It is history.
Oh, good.
Can you believe it?
So what was that, George?
Henry the Fourth was the first monarch of Michael McPartland.
Lancaster.
Is correct. You're in the lead. Yay! Operation Frankton. You're not going to press on Operation Frankton anyway, are you? Was the code name for an attack on which French port in World War II?
Dieppe.
Not Norman.
Brest.
What's that man? Not Dieppe. Chris.
Calais.
Dave Bill.
Le Havre.
Mike Lees.
Dunkirk.
Sam Chilton.
Saint-Nazaire.
Steve Lacey. Vince O'Connor.
Cherbourg.
Will Gosden.
Marseille.
Bordeaux is a claret. Good old Charlie. Now the third Viscount Hailsham. Which former Tory cabinet? Oh, Sam Chilton.
Douglas Hogg.
Oh, very good. Vince just behind. That's Simon Chilton. A two-word name. Name that list of grievances presented to King Charles I of England by the English Parliament on the 1st of December 1641. That was Sam Chilton.
Grand Remonstrance.
Yeah, I actually continued, so you knew you hadn't finished the question, but yeah, the Grand Remonstrance, that was one of the chief events that precipitate the English Civil War. I nearly negged you there, Simon, for some reason. I think I've stopped liking you, you're so good at this. What name was given retroactively to what were called the Brotherhood of St. Francis of Wickham, who later became the monks or friars of Medmenham, where they met at the behest, Chris Curtis,
The Hellfire Club.
of Sir Francis Dashwood. Norman, again, always the bridesmaid. Kimberly Quinn is the mother of which politician's children? Will Gosden.
Jacob Rees-Mogg.
Nope. Let's not go through this. Michael McPartland.
David Blunkett.
It's David Blunkett, yeah. You'd have thought it was her who was blind, wouldn't you? Okay, it was Michael.
Don't know what he sees in that.
What was the question if the answers were sanitation, the medicine, Dave Bill?
What the Romans ever done for us?
Education, wine, public order, irrigation, roads, the freshwater system and public health. It was history because I had a spare slot. Dave Bill. Which northernmost French seaport was ceded to Cromwell in 1658 and sold back to Louis Simon Chilton?
Dunkirk.
It is sold back to Louis XIV by the Merry Monarch himself in 1662. Simon Chilton. You seem to be on like a 20 this week, you're only on 6. Next one is conjugal dictatorship was a term applied to whose 21-year presidency of the Philippines from now? Chris Curtis.
Marcos. Ferdinand Marcos.
Yes, well, I suppose the other one will count if it's conjugal. Yeah, you can have Marcos is just more than perfect. Chris Curtis. Yeah. Same part of the world.
He says.
Susilo Bang Bang Yudahoy.
Indonesian?
Yeah, thanks for bailing me out there. I really did a quick one of that. Not by the initials SBY.
Bang bang.
Had hit with Gangnam Style. Was the president of which populous country? Which populous country? Same part of the world of the Philippines. Where are we going with that? Dave Bill, I owe you 2 points, and I need to talk less. On which reset? On which date in the year did John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, McPartland,
July,
and Thomas Jefferson and James Monroe all died? Is correct.
Monroe didn't.
In what year? in what year was the Battle of Jutland, a naval battle for Simon Chilton?
1916.
He's so good. You are brilliant, guys. And you were not, he thought of you were on that, and a few more wanted to press as well. I know. Simon Chilton, you are so in the lead. Major,
I'm not on it.
let's try again.
Sorry, come in again.
It didn't even register when I buzzed either, to be honest. We'll reset. Yeah.
Major, Ferdinand Walsin Esterhazy was the real traitor in the Simon Chilton.
Dreyfus scandal.
Which eventually exonerated officer. I think you're going to get a nice little round of applause at the end of this. Dreyfus. I can't do the fluttering eyelid. Between the Firth of Forth and the Firth of Clyde, what structure was the northernmost Norman you're in?
Antonine's Wall.
Antonine Wall is correct, yes. Keep him away from Simon Chilton, who was second by a tenth of a second.
Paul Kirk Wheels from
Which King of England was known in his native Occitan language as Oc-eno, means yes or no, yes and no, because of his reputation for terseness. McPartland.
Stephen.
Norman Wilson.
James the First.
Chris Curtis.
William II.
Simon Chilton.
Henry II.
David Bill.
Knut.
No. Mike Leach.
William of Orange.
Vince O'Connor.
Alfred.
Will Gosden.
Henry the First.
No. Occitan is a language spoken in southern France. It's Richard I.
Yeah.
And you'd have to French born.
So, well done. Charlie, I think, is winning this quiz. American forces took possession of which European capital on the 4th of June 1944? Simon Chilton.
Reykjavik.
Michael McPartland.
Paris.
Dave Bill.
I was going to say Paris as well.
Chris Curtis.
Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rome.
Yeah.
What happened there, David? What a crash.
No, I was going to say Paris as well. So
Yeah, but you think of another European capital, say, kind of, Ulaanbaatar, I know it's not European, but whatever. So, Chris, do you get the points there?
Yes, please.
There you are.
Lisa. Thanks.
For the murder of who, in 1812, was... Will Gosden.
Spencer Percival.
Yeah, John Bellingham. Well, yeah, a lot of people should have got that. We all know we should have got that.
All right.
Not many to go.
3 years ago.
What name was adopted by Karol Joseph Wosch? Dave Bill.
John Paul II.
Yes, look at the times on there. Oh no, it's unbelievable. The only person under 10 seconds. You like the Usain Bolt of quizzes.
Usain Bolt of quiz.
Bolting his load. Give the traditional ancient Greek name for that stretch of water that Leander swam Dave Bill.
Hellespont.
Yes, obviously the modern name is
Dardanelles.
Dardanelles, yeah. Stop swearing as well. I'm trying to sell this to the National
I keep
Trust.
forgetting about it.
Here we go. Please! Now, I thought... According... This is your last question as well. According to the canonical Christian Gospels, who, at the trial of Jesus, despite stating that he personally found him not Dave Bill?
Thomas.
I'm afraid not. Vince O'Connor.
Pontius Pilate.
Yes, it was that easy. I know that we should learn the second most popular answer given the context of the question, but sometimes it's the first one. So after that one, Simon Chilton on 10 points, Dave Bill on 7, Chris Curtis, a lot of points considering Michael McPartland on 6. Yeah, Simon. On with the next round.
Do you have time with the camera?
Yeah, we have to.
Great stuff, Vince. And with that biblical kind of answer, can you believe we've had, reminiscent of the wedding at Cana, These beers have just appeared on the table. Can we raise a glass, please? It's a LightSpeed Quiz.
Solidarity, brother.
Very nice indeed. Visual, incorporating film,
Sorry, one finger slipped.
TV and theatre.
Whoa. Jizz hands.
Next. Two little girls from Little Rock. When love goes wrong, and Mike Leeds as an idiot.
I jumped in.
Steve Lacey.
I was going to say gentlemen prefer blondes.
No, you couldn't beat me, could you?
Gentlemen prefer blondes is absolutely right. Give Steve a little round of applause for the answer of the day. Because of course that went on to say, and Diamonds Are a Girl Best Friend, performed by Marilyn Monroe and or Jane Russell in Mansfield, 1953 film, Russell Mansfield. Next one. King's Oak was the second... You are so all over this.
Crossroads.
Down, down, Name that 1956 film starring Clifton Webb which told of the World War II Operation Mincemeat when the Allies released a dead body with falsified papers of Spain, Simon Children.
Man who never was.
Yes.
The man who never was, yes. It cropped about two light speeds ago, and I buzzed in and said Sicily, and it wasn't the answer which we were looking for. But yeah, the man who never was, falsified of Spain to deflect attention away from the pending invasion of Sicily. Simon Children. And have you noticed there's like 3 1944-ish World War II questions? I think that's the last of them today. John David Washington and Adam Driver both played Ron Stallworth in which 2018 Is it good? Oh, it's wonderful. Film of the moment, Black Klansman, 2018. Which Spike Lee film? I hear Spike Lee shooting down the street. Bah humbug. Who played Thank you for that, because I would have let you go on it. Who played TV detective Frank Cannon? Dave, Bill.
I can't remember.
You can. Chris Curtis. Conrad is correct. It's William Conrad. That's a tough one to get as well, isn't it? Where are you, Chris? Up at the top.
On the top.
On the top. The 1951 film When Worlds Collide, the 1993 novel, Arthur C. Clarke novel, The Hammer of God, were the template for which 1998 disaster movie in which Morgan McLeod.
Oh shit. Democrat?
Yes.
Is it?
It's not Armageddon. Don't be third on that list. Which disaster movie in which Morgan Freeman played President Tom Black? Michael McPartland, what were you going to say?
Impact.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to say no.
Morgan Freeman thought.
I'm going to say Titanic.
What name does Trigger generally give Dave, Bill?
Oh, Dave.
I should have just said Dave.
Spelled it there.
Jack Nicholson in terms of endearment. Larry Hagman in I Dream of Jeannie. Steve Lacey. And Steve Austin in The $6 Million Man. Very, very good Steve Lacey. That was worth the 300-mile trip. Well, 400 round, isn't it? Described as petty, ignorant and coarse. Which Coronation Street character bought a hairpiece in 1979 to much ridicule and McPartland?
Jack Duckworth.
I'm afraid, I'm sorry mate, I kind of hiccuped on that one. To much ridicule and it being discarded. It's Chris Curtis.
Percy Sugden.
Dave Bill.
Ken Barlow.
Will Gosden.
Hutchinson.
No. Simon Curtis. Children.
Alf Roberts.
Vince O'Connor.
The guy who ran Better Boys and I can't think of his name.
Fred G.
Yeah.
No.
Fred G.
No,
That was Barber.
Yeah. Petty, ignorant and coarse. Make that sound like a bad thing. Hey? Fred G.
Fred G.
Yeah. Which comedic fictional family first appeared in the radio show Take It From Here between 1948 and 1950? Yeah, you were all listening to that. They were revived in 1978 for Bruce Forsyth, Steve Lacey, the Glums, Big Night programme. Their name is often a nickname applied to Les Miserables, Steve Lacey. You are so far in front of this particular quiz. Come on. Record turntables. Tornadoes in the Southern Hemisphere and the 1980 Simon Chilton.
We go clockwise instead of anti-clockwise.
No, we go anti-clockwise instead of clockwise.
What's your answer?
He said clockwise.
I'm saying clockwise. So if you
Yeah, it's
say-
clockwise. Yeah, clockwise is the correct answer.
Alright, okay.
And the 1986 film starring John Cleese as a school headmaster obsessed with time all have what specific direction in common?
Okay.
Clockwise. Simon
I thought you
Chilton.
said it the wrong way around, sorry. I thought you said it.
So clockwise rather than anti-clockwise.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the points and then you
Yeah,
kept
that's
going.
right.
Next, the first runner-up in the 1958 Miss World contest. Which French actress played the part McPartland?
Sylvia Crystal, but it's not.
No. Oh, Norman Wilson.
Bridget Bardot.
No, neither of those two. So I'm afraid Norman's got to lose and Michael's got to lose. Played the part of Dominique Domino Durval in Thunderball. Sorry. Do you know?
No.
Claudine Auger?
Auger.
Auger, yeah.
Just stupid.
Not Paddington. Which series of only 13 short programmes written by Michael Bond and directed by Ivor Wood using 3D stop motion Dave Bill?
I'm the engine.
No, you. Simon Chilton?
Captain Pugwash.
No, that's not really stop motion, is it? Is it stop motion? No, it's not. Directed by Ivor Wood using 3D stop motion model animation and first transmitted from the 12th of February 1968 in the BBC One Watch with Mother time slot. Introduced Mr. and Mrs. Onion sporadically and Chris Curtis
The Herbs.
and Constable Knapweed on a more regular basis. Was it Constable Knapweed giving it away there, one of your...
No, Mr. and Mrs. Onions. The kids were the Jollies.
The liverbirds, butterflies, and Chris Curtis.
Carla Lane.
Oh, you should have heard the way I was saying that. You knew what it was going to be. The highest grossing foreign language film in American history. What film won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film for 2000 and
Tiger and Dragon.
and centres around a legendary sword called Green Destiny? Michael
I was
McPartland,
going first, but yeah.
2 points.
Passion of the Christ.
Which portmanteau word applies to Hindi cinema based in the city McPartland?
Hollywood.
Very, very, very easy 2 points. Created by Glenn Chandler in 1983, Killer was the pilot to which long-running Scottish police? Chris Curtis.
Taggart.
That's a hat trick. No? Alright, thanks for putting the brakes on me there. And Steve Lacey, he's just screwed you over there. Screwed you over. As of 2017, only ever achieved once. What score was posted by Bill McCaig? Chris Curtis.
343.
Nope.
433.
Bollocks. So close. Chris -1, Dave Bill +2. But Chris, I think he's still going to be kind of
343.
Yeah,
reset
He
is.
did the land speed record 2 weeks ago as well in the quiz.
In the context of entertainment, what do the initials HB McPartland represent? The little ones we take gladly. This is your last question on this section and on this particular edition of LightSpeed Quiz. Don't forget to tune in next week. Mama Morton was played by Queen Dave Bill.
Chicago.
Very, very good. And also Michael McPartland was played by Queen Latifah and Roxy Hart by Renée Zellweger in which 2002 musical film. He came close to Steve Lacey on 6 but pipped and joined by Michael McPartland on 6, Dave Bill and Chris Curtis on 7. I do believe if we look at the overall scores, well, first off, the people. If we look at the overall scores, you will see here on the gross column that we have actually, by coincidence, Chris Cate is in first place on 26 points, Dave Bill in second place on 25, Michael McPartland's done, Simon Chilton in third place on 23, Michael McPartland still that 4 or 5 points adrift from the top on 21. So Chris, at the halfway stage, you lead. Good luck with the next 4 rounds. Come back next week and we will have for you froth and sport. Way, thanks lads.